Breaking news: Olusegun Obasanjo says God is not to blame if Nigeria fails. No, he's not to blame. God is not to blame at all. The people who makes up the country who has work to do and refuse to do it should be blamed. God has given us everything we need as a nation to be able to put ourselves together. He gave us the best of land. Our soil is good to produce almost all kinds of cash crops that we can export outside this country and create wealth for ourselves. Beneath the soil we walk in some states, he has put numerous and wonderful things that could potentially transform the state of the nation. However, none of these things has been thoroughly actualized and utilized for the good of the generality of Nigerians. So God is not to blame. Speaking on Saturday in Ogun during and symposium to mark his 85th birthday, the former president said the country may go into extinction if it fails to get its proximity right in terms of governance. Obasanjo noted that over the years, elections results have been manipulated such that no longer reflect the will of the people. How can you blame God in such? I believe in principles before personalities, and taking personalities before principles is putting the cart before the horse. And for me, the major issue here is to progress and make Nigeria a better nation. For a country to be a nation, Obasanjo said, everybody must be ready to work. If in 2015 Nigeria was 75% a country, now it is worse off. We are less than that of a country. We have reversed. The trend is going back. There is no iota of truth being dispensed in Nigeria. The percentage of what the country is right now is failing. 75% and 50% of a nation today, Nigeria will not be more than 50% of a country and 25% of a nation. The tax is rather retrogressing. The trend is beyond personal interest and vigor. It must be what will promote the good of the nation. One political party or all political parties is beyond personal, professional, commercial politics alone. It demands the it demands the request of all hands on deck. Nigeria is tiptoeing, diving away. And if we want to bring things back, we need true leadership. We don't have such. That's why Nigeria is more dangerous situation. And the elections coming on, the result does not reflect the will of the people. If it does, then we can begin to know that the country will be tipping out of the current stage of danger it is gradually tipping off to. But guess what? The people's will are not being reflected. People come in and circumvent the will of the people. And at the end of the day, Nigeria, that is Africa's most populous black race and nation, is left in despair. And we cannot truly uphold the truth of who we stand and what we stand for. Since 1999, we have changed from one political party to another. We have maneuvered and manipulated the point of election results, and to the truth of the matter is no more reflecting the will of the people has affected us dangerously. If we must come back, everyone must be ready to tell the truth. We have lied to ourselves over and over again. Hence, no truth in the system is affecting us as a nation. So that is it, my people. Olusegun Obasanjo says God is not to blame if Nigeria fails. It is the duty of Nigerians to ensure that they do not fail, that the country does not fail. He says so God has no business whether Nigeria fails or not in the matter. What I mean by that, he said no, that God has done everything he should do for Nigeria not to fail. Okay, everything we need as a nation has been provided. And come to think about it, before the discovery of crude oil on beneath the surface of our soil, beneath our soil, guess what? We used to export granules, cash crops, cocoa, palm oil. These are wonderful things that we were engaged in as a nation. We were moving forward, and our naira was strong even at that time. With those items, with those commodities, we were doing very well. Our naira was very strong. People were coming to this country to be teachers, just the way we are going to other countries now for greener pastures. The same way, same exact way, not a different one. The same way they were coming to this country for greener pasture. The same way, not a different one. Oh, the same, exactly the same way they were coming to this country for greener pastures. But what do we have today? What is being reflected on us? What do we see? Okay, those things that made us a people, those things that made us, that gave us voices, that made us strong. So along came very selfish individuals, and as soon as they came, they say, "What? This is money, no accountability," and they began to amass wealth for themselves. I know the thing with greed. Oh, you don't understand. Greed is insatiable. The more you get, is the more you want. The more you're getting, you think that the person should be okay by now. No, it just started now. Why should it be okay? The more they get, the more they want. So that's greed for you. It's insatiable. It just go from one level to the other. It can't be satisfied. It just continues to wanting more. And at some point, in respect of what happened to another person, however way, whether you treat other people with disdain, you lie, however way you get it, it does not care. The quest become more. It becomes like a driving force. It begins to push for more and it cries more, more, more. That's greed for you. That's greed for you. Begins to cry out for more and more and more. And guess what? It's never satisfied. It's never enough. It's never enough. Okay? It's never enough. So that's what has happened to this country. And when you look at it, you can understand where we've been, where we are coming from, and where we are going. And you can truly understand that for things to change, we really have to do something. We really have to do something, like seriously, that something has to be done. You see, something really has to be done. You see, so these are some of the things going on. Olusegun Obasanjo said, in all of this, so I can assure you, God is not to be blamed, though. In all of this, we have ourselves to blame because of the level of leadership wickedness we've exposed ourselves to, and that does not mean well. The leadership we have is more callous, wicked than you can describe, than you can imagine. That's why things are the way they are. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us is bye for now. Bye.